Boris, Chapter 2. Contact with the inferior sex was the equivalent of sexual neutrality in the private Boris. His impotence among cupids was neither daunting nor satisfactory. The fur sex will to survive was powerful. Sniff the tail fins off a Grecian urn and she owned you. Not the rankly amateur ownership of Shrike that could be bartered or exchanged, but the master-slave relationship of the plantation. To be free, emotion, sentiment, and desire was worthy its accompanying coldness. By internal law and compass, Boris was solitary. His social life was male-specific, loud gung fu, prowling, a band. Cat said a band. Howlin' Fur played the best venues hood-wide. His real voice was a nightmare that doesn't stop, which served him, the wheel of life, via attention of the fur sex. Boris loved a whale, but for the blowback. Prowling and fighting had no downside. Boris' heart swelled as he crept. His creep was the gliding swirl of the goosey. The very darkness held the rich odor of roses. Hyacinth cloaked movement, and moving was the grace of Boris' birth. Russian dance alone was this match. His exquisite translation of motor sequence was the bard awakened. Dressed in night, killing held no appeal. Domination, yes. Damnation, no. Murder is sport. The sport of kings derisively was empty, infantile, and artless. Boris traded only blood, and then in the ring. Imagine a gender-free dancer with the crude warp of a Himmler, perfectly fluid, heartless, and bent on inflicting real pain. In the ring, to relent encouraged insurrection among young and old in concert. Boris' position is unchallenged, constantly renewed through violence. Renewal was narcotic and perpetual, never ceasing. Before sleep, before food, before comfort, there was hurt. Years previous, and then only once, Boris was offered peace. He chose war. A life of luxury without relaxation, sleep without rest, satiation without satisfaction, full-time bad. Boris denied himself the backward glance to pine the saffron robes and the coolly cowled cassock. He lived and breathed moments with the timing of Musashi's sword, with the vital, motionless now of Buddha. Every hair a cynic. His love beat rhythmically and no more strangely than the heart of piety. Boris failed to arrive at the pessimism of distrusting the motives of others. His first principle was disbelieving motive, sincerity, entire. The potential irreconcilability between mind and matter had lost all cachet.